Okay, hello guys. So we know this IBPS PO clerk and SBI clerk, all these examinations have simplification question. Now we are coming out with series wherein we'll give shortcuts on various topics basically. So here I've included around 4 5 questions of simplification, wherein I'll discuss various shortcuts. See, so I'm not going to talk about the normal method here, straight shortcut. So let's start. And the questions which I've taken are actual, either clerk or PO, actual questions of simplification, specifically for this series. Let's see. Now, how to solve this question? Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to go for the normal method. That's useless. Let's directly talk about the shortcut here. So let's see now. Now, normal method, I've literally seen people, in dono ko cut karenge, then multiply it by 1.2 is all nonsense. Let's see. Look at your options. Number one. So, and guys, see, there are questions wherein I've taken intentionally those questions wherein the options are quite far away. I've taken questions wherein the options are quite near to each other. So we'll discuss all kind of shortcuts here. Okay, and please understand, these guys don't want you to be, mathematics champion. They would have taken statisticians then. Right? They want you to logically think. And the best logic here is, look how far your options are, which means a lot of lot of approximation is possible. See this now, so I'm going to tell you the way to do this approximation, right? Now obviously this is nonsense, ये सब तो, if you are using pen for this, it's gone. You shouldn't be hired, to be honest. You should be rejected if you use pen for these kind of questions. So trust me, I've seen a lot of people doing that. So let's not use our pen. Obviously, I'll be writing down using pen, but we'll verbally do it. When you divide this by this, instead of 544, assume this is 652. It's just an assumption, remember. Now, if this was 652, my answer would have been easily 10. So assume this is 6520 divided by 652. Right? It's all, see, जरूरत नहीं है वो करने का. For explanation, I am telling you. So assume this to be 6520, assume this to be 652, because a lot of approximation is possible. Now, if this was there, can I say my answer would have been 10 directly? 6520 divided by 652, my answer will be 10. That's what it is now. Trust me, the question is solved. कुछ नहीं है इसमें, इधर खत्म हो गया क्वेश्चन, ये समझा खत्म हो गया. Now, which means when you divide this by this number, your answer is going to be a little above 1, 1.2, 1.3, ऐसा कुछ होगा. 1.5 would mean, if when you divide this by this and your answer is 1.5, it means this is 1. When I say 1.5, it means basically 15. So which means 50% ज्यादा और होना चाहिए. ये कुछ 7500 ऐसा कुछ होता था, 8000 के आसपास होता था, which is not the case. So just divide this by the first number, 1.2, 1.5 ऐसा कुछ आएगा, right? I hope you understand this, which means when you, so it's gonna be 1.1 or 1.2, not more than that, right? So please guys, I'm just taking this and this right now, just the first digit. Then common sense, ये तो पूरा एक्स्ट्रा है ही है, मतलब 10 तो होना ही था, which means your answer will be approximately 12 or 11, whatever, it doesn't matter, into 1.2. 12 square you're supposed to know, which is 144. So obviously it won't be 144, it will be 14. So a lot of, see, I've asked you guys to do a lot of calculation here, but which is not required. Simple, this by this will give you approximately 12 or 11. That into 1.2 is easy. 14 is the only option. दूसरा option हो ही नहीं सकता, right? Because my options are quite far away. Let's look at, see, I've taken different types of questions, right? Now this first mistake, please don't add these two and then multiply. You are not supposed to do that. Please, board mass we are supposed to know, right? First multiply करेंगे, ठीक है? And the mistake people do is into. So 0 point तो दिखा हुआ तो 8 से multiply करेंगे, they'll get some answer and then put that one decimal. Nonsense. This question again we can solve it verbally. Let's see how. Can I say if it is 0.8, it is 20% less? Reciprocals percentage so important for any kind of examination. it is 20% less. See, 328. ध्यान से देखना. When I write 0.9, can I say it is 10% less of this? इसी नंबर का 10% अगर मैं रिड्यूस करूंगा, I will get 0.9 of this number. I hope you are getting this now. To give you another example, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Can I say it is nothing but, see, people who are not able to get the concept, 0.5 is nothing but this 5 by 10. Wait, what is the meaning of 0.8? 8 by 10. This is the meaning. तो एक तो ये हो गया, ये करो आप, फिर multiply. So obviously my explanation will take some time, but once you understand, it's there. और दूसरा ये करो, can I say 8 by 10 निकालना मतलब 2 by 10 माइनस कर देना है. 2 by 10 माइनस कर देना है इसी का, 20% कम कर दो, you'll get the same answer. So finish हो गया. Now again look at your options. Yes, I wouldn't say they are very far away, but still enough far away you can do some approximation. So the first shortcut, instead of multiplying by 0.8, let's reduce 20% from this. And trust me, that is much more easier. Another thing is, understand here, which is important. Let's see. So second method which I want in this, when you take this 20% reduction, right? वो आपको actual में पूरा 20% नहीं लेना है, right? So 20% of this will be approximately 60, right? I'll be discussing second shortcut later, right? Because 10% is 32. So 20% will be 64, 65. Again, पूरा नहीं चाहिए हमको, right? So this would give me minus 60 approximately. Now another mistake which people do, so even after learning the shortcut, वो इसी में से 60 कम करेंगे. अरे जरूरत नहीं है यार, इसी में से क्यों 60 कम करना आपको, करेक्ट, राइट? आप 60 इसमें से कम करो या इसमें से कम करो, बातें की है. अरे फाइनली इट इज लाइक दिस, 156 plus 328 minus 60. Now whether you reduce 60 from here or whether you reduce from here, it is one or the same thing. क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला? So verbally how you can solve this? Please guys, if you write this down, तो फिर multiply कर लेते यार, क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला था, right? But we don't have to use our pen. That's the reason I'm trying to tell you all these things. Is 20% माइनस करना है, approximately 60, 64, 65 कुछ तो आएगा, इसमें से 60 माइनस कर दो, which means I'll be getting almost 100 here. 100 से थोड़ा कम ही रहेगा, that is for sure, and this number remains intact, 328, which means approximately 428 से थोड़ा कम, 428 से remember थोड़ा कम क्यों, क्योंकि ये 100 नहीं है, 428 से थोड़ा कम is this, एक ही आंसर है. Now point is, lot of people will say sir none of these. That is what I have discussed in lot of my videos and other places, that you'll have to take that kind of risk. See, trust me, by this methodology, again my explanation has taken some time, but in real exam, if you understand this process, this is not even 5 seconds. आपको सिर्फ आंसर मार्क करना है. I'll tell you another shortcut also for this. So what is 8 threes are? पूरा मत multiply करो, just 8 threes are 24, approximately 240 लिख दूं मैं. I hope you are able to understand this. So instead of 328, I have taken this is 300. So it's easier. See, both the methods will give you more or less the same answer, right? वो click होना चाहिए उस वक्त. So I'm giving you both the methods. 8 threes are 240, approximately 2. इसको थोड़ा और कर दो तो 250 के आसपास हो जाएगा. 250 approximately. Plus this is 150. तो 400 से थोड़ा आगे पीछे. This is the best option. Again people will say sir none of these. अरे अगर none of these तो पूरा कैलकुलेट करो, फिर मुझे मत पूछो. I hope you are getting this now, right? So both the methods awesome. My point is don't use pen at all, at all. Next, yeah, I love this. Again, all kinds of question, and my options are also tricky, right? Options are quite tricky. So let's get an exact answer for this. We'll discuss shortcut also. As soon as you look at something like this, you should be able to understand this is nothing but only twos. It's just twos. It's not 16. It's not 8. It's just 2 ka powers. That's it. If that clicks, it's done. The question is done. Now I'll explain you the normal methodology जो लोग कैसे भी करेंगे. But the meaning of this is this: divide by. So when I say divide by, it basically would mean into 1 by 8 3.5 into 1 by 2 7.5. All this you're supposed to, when it is division, you are supposed to reciprocate it and write multiplication sign. So that is it. Next, let's see now. After this, वो सब 2 में convert करो and all those things. Can I say, if you convert everything, all these into 2, you just have, see, it just has to click. एक बार click किया ना, ये सब कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये सब मुझे आपको explain करना है. That's it. It means if you have done something like, if you remember this, and if your base is same, it basically means a to the power m minus n, which means if you convert all this in the power of 2, it would mean 2 to the power something, and both are in division, minus इनका जो फाइनल पावर आएगा. It just has to click, and obviously आप एग्जाम में ये सब लिखने वाले नहीं हो आपका. Now if that clicks, it becomes very simple. This is 2 to the power, and please ये उस वक्त क्लिक हो जाना चाहिए. आप ये लिखने जाओगे तो नहीं होगा, नहीं. दैट इज, तो उससे अच्छा तो नॉर्मल मेथड कर लो. इट क्लिक्स, क्वेश्चन इज सॉल्व. आपको सिर्फ प्लस माइनस थोड़ा देखना है. दिस इज 2 to the power 4. डोंट राइट दिस इन एग्जाम, ये देख के पता चल रहा है. विच मीन्स ये 4 से मल्टीप्लाई होगा. सी, स्टिल फॉर योर एक्सप्लेनेशन आई विल राइट डाउन, दिस इज 2 to the power 4 into 7.5. then divide by 2 to the power 3 into 3.5, and ये भी division में, so this will be 2 to the power 7.5. so all, see, ये सब लिखना is nonsense, seriously. so ये कर लो अभी आप, you do it. so the normal would be this will be 30.0 2 to the power divided by 2 to the power 10.5 into 2 to the power 7.5. You solve it, right? So you can pause it, say it, देख लो कैसे आया, and then पूरा solve कर लो. Right? Nonsense, all useless. Correct? What you are supposed to do, this is all twos. Once you have understood this, you know that this is going to be 2 to the power 4. सीधा 4 से इसको multiply करो, and I'll only write this number. That's it. That's what you are supposed to write. So 4 4 15 20 28 30. So this is 30. This will be minus, and this will also be minus ऊपर जाके, right? So this will be again this is going to be 2 cube. 2 cube would mean 10.5 minus 7.5. That's it. It's over. Question is over after this. What is there now? Right? So this becomes 10, 17, 18. 2 to the power 12 is your answer. That's it. So trust me, if you want, you can get rid of this also. But in examination, yeah, for every question you cannot have verbal answers. थोड़ा बहुत लिखना पड़ सकता है. But this is one line answer. That's it. इतना. That's it. It has to click. Remember, for question, just put in your mind key, what is it? Once you understand this, there's nothing in the question. And all these questions I've taken from actual, either pure clerk exam, actual examination. None of the question is like we have framed. Options are also like that. Now, none of the option is go 2 to the power 12. This cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. See this now. This is 16 to the power 4, which is 2 to the power 4 into 4. Answer नहीं हो सकता. ये आप check करो. This will be the answer. See, इसमें भी आप देख के option eliminate कर सकते हो. So 8 to the power 4 is the answer. Next, let's see. Yeah, I love this kind of questions. Remember, options are not very far away. ठीक है, थोड़ी दूरी है options में, but बहुत ज़्यादा दूरी भी नहीं है. Which means this is a good question. This is wherein the options are close. So I cannot do, I cannot solve this question with lot of approximation. A little bit of approximation can be done. Let's see how can that be done. Now again, as I told you right in the beginning also, percentage, concepts, reciprocals are very important. This is nothing but 1 by 3. This is nothing but 1 by 4. So that's the first level. Trust me, 50% of the students will be able to understand this and they'll apply it also. And then rest of the 50% won't. Rest of the 50% won't. And जो जो अप्लाई करेंगे वो इसके बाद वाला शॉर्टकट अप्लाई नहीं करेंगे. थोड़ा बहुत अप्रोक्सीमेशन लेते हैं. 1/3 इसका क्या होगा? So let's see if I can do it verbally. 1/3 of this will be approximately 250. Approximately. 1/4 of, now see. Now the mistake which people will do, ये पूरा सॉल्व करेंगे. अरे पूरा मत करो यार. Now ये 250 में से मैं इसको सीधा ही माइनस कर देता हूं. अरे आप पूरा ऐड करोगे माइनस करोगे, ये माइनस करना ही है ना, कर दो ना माइनस. So can I say I'm left with 200? Now 1/4 of this is, आपको बिना लिखे पता चल रहा है approximately 40 है. खत्म हो गया. What do you need? See, the mistake which people do is they'll get the exact answer for this, which will be approximately 258 something, I don't know. Then they will do this also. And they will reduce this. तो पहले ऐड करेंगे फिर माइनस करेंगे. अरे come on यार, this number and this number is almost same, approximately. माइनस कर दो ना, खत्म हो जाएगा. पहले लिखने की क्या जरूरत है? So to be honest, you could have done it पूरा verbally. 1/3 of this will be 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are, so 250 approximately. 250 से थोड़ा ज्यादा. Get rid of this 50. 200 बचा. 1/4 of this is 40. खत्म हो गया. That's it. So 240 is your answer. Right? Pause it, see it again, understand. पूरा लिख के तो आप भी कर सकते हो. The reason I am explaining all these things is, and these are actual questions, is you can actually solve these questions without using pen. And remember, for this question, though my options were also close. So even though my options are close, but still a little approximation is possible. Do it. There's a problem. That's it. So that's it for the first lecture for the simplification shortcuts. We'll put in more videos. Don't worry. That's it. Thank you.